Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda the Wind Waker. I'm ZeldaMaster 2010, and in this episode we're going to be starting off the Wind Temple, the final temple in the game. So let's go ahead and grab Makar and get started. Now the Wind Temple has to be the most difficult temple, at least in my books, just because it's not as linear as the other temples. It's more open up, and to me that's kind of confusing. Just having all the doors in like one room and having to remember which one you went in and which one you didn't and stuff like that. But that's where actually the Dungeon Map and Compass come in. So I guess I'll need to be using those in this temple because I usually don't. And oh geez, I don't want to get hit by the Stealthos. But yeah, let's quickly kill out the Stealthos. I also took out the Wizrobe just a couple seconds ago. And the reason why I'm taking him out is so they don't get in the way. You don't necessarily need to take him out or anything. So anyways, let's go ahead and grab the Stealthos, his weapon, and I believe I can just swing it right here and bam, yeah. Or you can use your sword if you really want to break it. But yeah, we just broke the lid for that pot, and I think that's all we need to do here. So now we can, you know, have a nice shortcut back here when we find the pot that's later on throughout this temple. So anyways, let's go ahead and make our way back here. And now we need to control Makar. Yes, Makar acts a lot similar to Medley. He's going to be helping out a bunch throughout this temple. And his special technique, his special thing he's going to be doing to be really helpful is, well, first off I need to control him by using the command melody. And now I'll show you what his special thing is. Let's go ahead and waddle. Yeah, this is his special technique. We can waddle and be a small little thing. No, that's not it. It's drop seeds in these patches of dirt, and a tree automatically grows just like that within seconds. And it looks like the tree has a smiley face. That's so cool. The tree has been lying though. Look at its nose. It's a lot larger than it should be, but it's whatever. Let's go ahead and drop another seed in here, and whoop, there you go. So that's another one, and that does that. A chest will appear from there. You don't necessarily need to do it here, but you're going to be putting a bunch of seeds in holes throughout this temple. So yeah, keep that in mind. So you're going to be using Makar a lot. This is basically all what Makar is going to do. And step on switches like we're going to do now. So go ahead and fly up here before you switch back to Link to open up that chest, and step on this switch. It will stop that heavy current of wind blowing from that high up direction. And the reason why I stopped that is so I can make it to the other side with my Deku Leaf. I don't know why I went up there. I just realized because I jumped back down to pick up this rupee, which is really useful because 100 rupees is a lot. Let's be honest. And we're gonna need a lot of rupees after this temple because this is the final temple. Technically, obviously excluding the actual final temple. We're just talking about like the ones that are a part of the game itself. I don't really know what I'm trying to say here. But you get what I mean. Like, always the final level, the final thing is its own thing. So this is like the final one excluding that. So I guess second to last. There you go. That way nobody gets mad at me. Anyways, let's go ahead and enter this room with Makar. And there's a switch right here. You should blow it with your Deku Leaf, and then you can just run past this room. So yeah, I don't think there's anything to do here. Nothing to see. This temple looks absolutely awesome though. And if you step on the switch, the wall here will turn back down. You know, let's go ahead and avoid this blade trap, set Makar down, and control him. Yeah, you're gonna have to play this song a lot, like I said, because Makar is gonna be really helpful throughout this temple, and you're gonna be planting a bunch of seeds. So yeah, let's get to it. Basically, the only reason why we're planting the seeds in here is to open up a door. So instead of using a switch, we're using Makar to actually do something. Kind of tells you that, hey, you need Makar, don't leave him, you know, because he's gonna be useful and stuff. You know, they're giving Makar a purpose. So yeah, I mean, the fact that he's cute and just sitting there is good enough for me, but you know, he needs to open doors for us. That's pretty awesome as well. Anyways, now we're inside this room. We're gonna come back to this room later on, but for now there's just one quick thing we want to do in this room, and that is have Makar plant seeds throughout these like ledges over here. He's gonna make like trees appear. Obviously that's what he's been doing. And yeah, you want to keep this room in mind, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. So keep in mind that there is this room because you're going to be heading to a different room and you might forget about this. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I said that's what I'm trying to say like several times right now, but I don't care. I tend to do that a lot. Anyways, let's go ahead and make our way up here and plant a final seed, and voila. Now, what are we going to do? Well, Something's going to happen. The doors may open and everything seems awesome, but no! Makar gets grabbed by a floor master. Now this looks like it's not necessarily like a part of the game itself, and it wasn't supposed to happen. To me, it seemed like accidentally got caught, and normally you're not supposed to get caught. So the first time I did this, I ran back all the way to the beginning of the temple, kind of thinking like what happens to Medley when she gets grabbed, you know, she gets put back in the beginning of the temple. But no, that's not what happens. Makar is actually captured. So yeah, it's a little bit different. Make your way in this room, and this is the main room throughout the temple. So you can tell there's already a door in front of us. There is Makar. He's in trouble. He's just gonna be doing that. And there's another door, and if you look down, holy crap, yes, this room is really tall. So yeah, this is the room I was speaking about. This is the room that's really confusing in a sense, if you don't necessarily know what you're doing, because yeah, it's not linear. It's all open up, and you're supposed to just head from, you know, area to area, knowing what to do, or at least investigating every single room, which I'm not really good at. I like going to places. I understand how my sword can kill that P-hat, but the blade trap can't. Alright. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump down here. As you can tell, yeah, that was a rusty floor, and it automatically breaks as soon as you put on your iron boots, and there we go. Okay, so that is that with the floor master was over here. I don't believe you have to head up. Let's just go ahead and blow this switch and run our ways here. I'm gonna kill this guy just so you don't grab me. I believe the second floor masters grab you, like you're automatically thrown in the beginning of the temple, so you kind of want to be careful. So let's see. Alright, so after hitting that switch from that side and making it to this side, we go ahead and hit it again on the opposite side, and let's actually aim our Deku Leaf properly, because yeah, I'm kind of bad at that. And now let's go ahead and make our way up here. I believe if we position ourselves to the side, yeah, we can quickly get a chest. You don't necessarily have to get it this way. I believe there's a switch on this level of the room that you can easily hit to have that wall thing level with here. Yeah, right here. See, look, go ahead and hit that, and there you go. Now you can actually walk to it, but whatever. I thought this was more convenient, so you know what, I'm not going to say anything. Anyway, let's go ahead and make our way to this next room. As you can tell, there is this statue, and we need Makar to actually help us you know, continue through that direction. So keep in mind that you're going to need Makar later on. Anyway, let's go ahead and make our way up here. And I really like this room just because you have to use your Deku Leaf throughout this room, and it feels really tactical, and it's a big room, and just generally feels more like a platformer. So yeah, I really like that about this room. As you can tell, yeah, you do need to use your Deku Leaf and just somehow maneuver your way around without falling. I mean, if you do fall, it's okay. You can just make your way back up, but who wants to do that? That's no fun. Alright, go ahead and hit this guy twice, and what? Hit him! There we go, we killed him. I think we hit him once, because it takes like 2 hits to kill the Wizrobe, and yeah. So, anyways, go ahead and use that Cyclone to elevate you upwards and make your way all the way over here. Oh, okay, for the second time we're gonna bump that wall and get knocked back, but nope. Somehow the Deku Leaf went through the wall. Anyways, we made our way over here, and we're gonna open up this chest, and this chest contains a dungeon map. Yeah, awesome stuff. And yeah, the gamepad automatically opens up to the dungeon map, so I don't even have to like press start and switch to that, which is awesome. Cause yeah, and by the way, yeah, I have the gamepad by me. I am playing with the Pro Controller. As you can tell, I can pause, but yeah, the gamepad is just by me for the map. That's what I always use it for, which I love. I can still play with a normal controller without having to look down. I can just look at the side of my TV. So it's really convenient, I must say. Like, the gamepad for the Wii U has to be like the coolest idea ever. That's why I love the Wii U, and that's why the Wii U is my favorite system, aside from having all the best games on it as well, actually. So, yeah, I guess that's another reason why I love the Wii U. Anyways, let's go ahead and use the Deku Leaf to maneuver around this room and continue through this area. As you can tell, we're going to use these cyclone vent things. I mean, it's like vents that are blowing out cyclones. It's not just normal wind, because it's like trolling around like a cyclone. But yeah, use it to elevate you, and you just continue through this room. Let's go ahead and hit this guy. If I'm not charging my bow up right, that's my problem. I just really need to kill this Wizrobe though. So, stupid P-Hat. I believe you can, yeah, kill the P-Hat in one hit with the bow and arrow. And, oh jeez, let's turn a little bit to the right. And, can I shoot this? Using my left hand to control. Alright, let's not use my left hand, let's use my right, as it should be. There we go. Okay, so the Wizrobe is dead. You don't have to kill the P-Hats, and you don't even have to kill the Wizrobe, but I just want to kill it because I don't want to get shot in midair. But, yeah, okay. Now that the Wizrobe has been defeated, we'll just make our way to the other side and continue on. So far so good. We're doing good progress. Gonna try not to get confused. That way, whoever's watching this actually have them, like, as a guide, basically, have this video help you out and stuff. You don't get confused as well. But, yeah. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. It's just for, I don't know, I'm just weird like that. I always think I'm gonna mess up, but I usually don't. So yeah, because I practice, of course. So anyways, go ahead and step on this, and yeah! The middle part opens. Now we can jump all the way down like a boss, and we're actually gonna do that. So, whee! And if you actually click B at the right time, you won't take any fall damage. You don't have to use your Deku Leaf. And I don't want to use my Deku Leaf, but yeah. Anyways, now that we're all the way on the bottom of this room after we opened up that gate to even make it down here, we're going to go ahead and enter this door, because obviously this is the only logical area to head into, because that door is locked, of course. Derp. Let's go ahead and enter this room. And okay, so this room takes quite a bit, but there's like this somewhat bug you can do to like have this room be really easy for you. And the bug is like this. You take on your iron boots, you break the thing, and move forward while you're on this, like, the ledge of it, and yeah, you're not gonna fall through. So this is really convenient, because the point is for this room is to break all of these rusty floors, and you're supposed to fall down and take out the enemies that spawn every time you break a certain part or one of these floors. So yeah, if you want to just quickly take down all of these without having to come back up every single time, you can just do that. And then take out all the enemies at once, which I find honestly extremely convenient. And what happens is, yes, a chest appears. Actually contains a treasure chart, so it's a good thing we did this. So yeah, keep this as a helpful tip by me, and hopefully that floor master doesn't come near me. But let's quickly take out these enemies while we're at it, because I don't want them to get in my way, because we have to do something down here as well, of course. So I'm just gonna hit this Armo. This one as well. We're gonna have to hit him from the back, so I'm just gonna do a spin attack right here and see if I can hit anyone else. There we go, and let's hit the armor from the back as well. Wait, I didn't hit it. Hit it! There we go. I think we're fine. I just have to kill that floor master because I've seen one here. Pretty sure he's lurking. There he is. Hello. Die! Could have done the parry attack as well, which is pretty cool. I want to try that on a floor master, but there we go. Okay, so all of the enemies are dead. Nothing really happens after killing them. You only want to take him out so you don't get what's it called? Blocked. Wait, I'm trying to come up with the word. Basically they don't stop you and, you know, come on your way while you're trying to push these blocks, because what you want to do is pull these two blocks to one of the openings on the left or the right, like all the way on the corners or on the sides. So I'm gonna go ahead and push it all the way to the one on the right, because we're supposed to use this springy thing to make it to the chest that actually contains the key. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And I don't know what I just did, but some weird sound effect went off like a couple seconds ago. Obviously I got it really late because of the delay on my capture device. But yeah, I decided to play with music even though it's out of sync, just because, I don't know, I want to listen to the music. Music is a really important part about video games. At least that's how I see things. I hope you guys can agree with me on that you need music to listen to video games. And even if you don't need music, you need sound effects. Come on. Yeah, so anyways, make your way up here, and let's go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna, I don't know, I had my grappling hook out. But yeah, put on the iron boots, get ready to head up and take out your Deku Leaf. And there you go. So that was pretty easy. Once you make it to the other side, you want to open up this chest that was already there. And once you open up the chest, you get the small key, and all of these spikes go away. So yeah, yay! Then we're going to go ahead and open up this chest as well. This is the chest we got for breaking up all the rusty floorness of this room. And we get ourselves a treasure chart like I mentioned. So there you go. Alright. So with the key, we're just going to head to the opposite side of this room, of the room we're in right now, and just use the key to open up the door. So let's go ahead and do that. I believe this is the mini boss. Now this is gonna be a lot similar to the Earth Temple, how I had the mini boss in the first episode of the temple, because usually how we split up the temple into 2 parts than the boss. I'm gonna include this in the first part just because this temple gets really long after you get the item for the temple. So yeah, anyways, here is a orange Wizrobe. I think it's just called Wizrobe. Maybe it has a different name to it, but it's the mini boss, and what it does is spawn enemies, and it's such an annoying enemy. Like, straight up the most annoying enemy in Zelda ever. I just cannot stand it. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to kill its minion Wizrobe, the black one, first, because I believe the small one also spawns enemies. They both spawn enemies and they shoot fire at you, so it's gonna be really hard to like kill the thing. I think we're done. Okay, so the small one is dead. Now we need to just kill the orange one and reset, and then we can take on whatever is here. I'm just ignoring this dark nut because I don't really care. Let's be honest, dark nuts are kind of like a joke. So yeah, there you go. Just gonna keep focusing that. Hopefully the P-hats don't get in my way. Where are you, sir? Oh, there he is. Let's go ahead and hit him again. And just rinse repeat until he actually dies. Just need to find him. They take a while to teleport. Right there he is. Hello. Before he shoots his fire. I think did I hit him? I think I'm actually hitting him. Like, I haven't missed any. Not entirely sure, but yeah. Right there he is. Yeah. Right, I think a couple more hits. He's actually kind of durable, I guess. Like, he can take hits. Alright, there we go. He is defeated. Now we can take on the rest of the enemies within this room. So, go and take out the P-hats first, of course, because P-hats suck, and then we can just focus on the Dark Knight, and then we're done. So yeah, Wizrobes are annoying. This battle right here is actually more like tedious than the boss itself. Actually, the boss isn't tedious. The boss is really fun for this temple. This is tedious just because of the Wizrobe, you know, having to try to scout him and then shoot him down. But yeah, there we go. So once they are all dead, a chest is going to appear in the middle of the room, and it's going to give us a yes, this is the item of the dungeon, guys. Or of the temple, or whatever you want to call it. It's a pretty important thing. This is the Hookshot. Yes, look at that. It's a pretty awesome item. Obviously, it's been in past Zelda games and current or future Zelda games. So yeah, so it's a pretty big Zelda item, and it's one of the coolest. But I don't know. I really like the exclusives for this game, kind of like the deck relief. That was a pretty cool thing. But yeah, anyways, you go ahead and use your hookshot like this to hookshot on these targets, and that's it. That's all you really do with them. So yeah, they're pretty neat, honestly. And then you go ahead and slam like that, and now the door is open. So let's go ahead and continue on with this temple and see what awaits and other such stuff. So yeah.